So I wanted to just review the process of your interest in getting your carport enclosed, then your selection process, and then how it actually went. Do you want to just give me a little story, or do you want me to ask more questions?
Yeah, why don't you ask questions? I'm not good at storytelling.
So let's back up to when you got interested in enclosing your carport. Just when was that, and why? What was the interest based on?
Sure. Well, my wife and I downsized from a 2,500 square foot home down to a 1,400 square foot home, house that we originally lived in when we first moved to Arizona. And we had a carport and always wanted a garage, but wasn't sure if we were going to stay there. So, and the whole thing, we've come full circle, and fast forward, we're downsizing, so we moved back in and said we definitely need to get a garage because we like this house, we like the neighborhood, but, you know, we've been so spoiled with our existing home or previous home. We had the garage and the whole 9 yards, and so we decided to go ahead and, you know, enclose the carport, but it was kind of tough to find, you know, where to start, where to research to do that, and I went out with a couple companies and got quotes, and then stumbled across your website and liked the layout, liked the testimonials, and decided to give you a ring. And you referred me a couple people. I picked Michael, and I'm glad I did. So that's how that story went, and you did a great job.
Okay. And as far as the factors that had you choose Mike over the other people you talked to previously, or just anyone else in general, what were some of the factors?
Good. Yeah, good question. Couple things. Price. Michael was moderately priced. He wasn't high, he wasn't really low, but he was fair. So that's a really good thing. So I look for you know, value, cost, and then the other thing is I look for communication. I look for someone that's preferably you know, has a little bit of education. Mike has a lot more than a little, but you know, someone that can communicate, someone that's not afraid to call you back or text you when you call. A lot of contractors don't do that.
Okay.
He says, yeah. So those are the two big things: price and the way he communicates. You know, he shows you if you have any questions. He's very detailed.
Right.
He provides. Yeah. And then the third and last thing is the value proposition. In other words, the finished product.
Okay.
And so we were happy with all three of those.
Very good. And I'm not certain because you know, it's been across several months that I talked to you, and when we first talked, I believe that I became aware of your profession. You're actually somebody who was familiar with CAD and so forth. Am I right?
Familiar with what now?
Are you familiar with CAD? I don't remember your profession for sure.
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
no, that wasn't.
That wasn't you. Okay, sorry about that.
Might have been somebody. Yeah, I think that was somebody different.
Okay, could be. Yeah, I just fair enough. Yeah, and CAD is just the design, you know, software for designing, you know, what the layout's going to be.
I recognize what that is, but no, you got me mixed up with someone else.
Okay, yeah. So we, you know, when one of the things that I have noticed, because Mike will send copies of emails to me, so I see, you know, what he presents to people, and it is quite detailed. In some cases, he's you know, gives different options.
To be honest with you, that was JR. That was a huge factor for me.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it. Any contractor. I mean, you know, the time that he took to craft, put together the email wasn't a quickie. Yeah, I'll be there. But he would explain, you know, short, succinct paragraphs, what his plan was, down to the detail, you know, and and that's valuable to a homeowner because, you know, you don't know what you're going to get, when you're going to get it, how you're going to get it. So until it actually happens, if it happens, and So anyway, Michael, by doing that, Michael allowed me to feel more at ease, as a homeowner, not having to worry about, when was the next step in the project. And and then he always communicated with us to let us know that if he didn't do a certain thing on the project, he would basically point me in the right direction or provide advice as to what he would do if he was a homeowner. And so sometimes I acted on that, sometimes I didn't, but so he was a good resource as well.
I get that. Okay. Yeah, and of course, I don't know some of those details of the private conversations he has. I know things like, according to my notes, it was late March that, you made the decision, and it was, late what would that be, April, 4th month, about a month later, the final inspection happened, or I guess it was the very beginning of May, so just over a month, if I'm looking right.
Right, exactly.
But not a super fast, but pretty rapid turnaround. Very good. And
Absolutely.
as far as the product, and then what you've already commented on what you noticed during the process with him giving you extra recommendations. As far as during the process, and then at once it was done and you looked at everything, do you have any other comment on the service he provided, the value, so forth?
Well, no, I mean, other than being very personable.
Okay.
Which I also thought was a bonus.
Sure.
Extremely personable. Would stop to talk to you no matter how busy he was.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that was really cool. Just down to earth guy, and good craftsmanship. The craftsmanship was excellent.
Okay.
Detailed, moderately priced. Does what he says he's going to do, and those are all key things that I'm happy to share with whoever needs his services.
Very good. And I like to ask just a very direct question. If you have you already recommended him to anyone by any chance?
I have not recommended him, but I've got maybe someone in the neighborhood that because where I live, there's a lot of carports. There's a lot of garages, but there's a lot of carports. So there's a possibility, that it could get recommended. It just depends on the timing. Absolutely.
Okay, but I'm sensing that you're very willing to recommend him based on what you said.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I would not be hesitant.
Great. Okay. Well, unless you have anything else that you think to toss in that I haven't asked about, that covers my plan. So, anything come to mind?
Beautiful. I appreciate the recommending him to us, and let's see how the next project goes.
Right. Yeah. In your case, just since I'm going to share this with other people, you had some other interior, and I think in your backyard you had some other things that were not things that Mike wanted to do, and also I guess they weren't your priority to do first, but they are underway now.
That's true.
Very good. Okay. Well, yes, I'll actually be following up with you in regard to that, in a month or more, or whenever that's all done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Let's hope so. Let's hope it's done in that time frame. So, all right. Well, JR, thanks for calling.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mike.
All right. Have a good day. Yep. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.